What is up, everybody? It's VoxelCraze here, and welcome back to another episode on the LumpiaCraft server! That's right, we are here at the end today. We are not going to be working on Atlantis because I think we all need a break from that. I know we built the horse stables in the last episode, and this episode we are going to be doing something productive as well, which is building an Enderman farm. That's right, guys, we are finally going to be getting all those Ender Pearls and all the XP. But first, we have to get the farm running. To do that, we are going to be using this obsidian path, which is where we spawned during the live stream when we fought the dragon. And we are going to first build it out, at least 128 blocks, if not more. I might do a little more just to be sure we don't get any extra Endermen spawning. And then, from there, we will build upwards and get this farm going. So as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work in my inventory. There is a bunch of obsidian because I tore down one of the pillars out there just so that I can get the obsidian. And the floor of this part is going to be obsidian. That simply being because I'm not sure if the guys want to spawn another dragon. I know Unlimited Lumpia has mentioned it because he wants to get the dragon breath. And so, we are going to do the first bit of this in obsidian just because I don't want the dragon to be able to destroy the path, which we discovered that it does with cobble during the live stream, which was a horrible thing to discover when Triple Red Shell died and had to come back. So we are going to do obsidian first off, and we're probably going to build the obsidian path all the way over there as well. I just need to be sure that I don't cover this up because this is where we spawned and I don't know what happens if we cover where we spawn. I'm assuming we just spawn on top of it? No idea. Anyway, so we are going to go ahead, build this out about 100. We'll probably go about 150 just to be safe. And then I will bring you guys back once I'm ready and over there and get things going. So I have made the pathway all the way to where I think the mob farm can be. I went a little bit further than 150. I went about 170, I think. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this pattern. I just really like the color scheme, which is what the Ender farm is going to be made out of. I really like the purple block next to the sandstone block, which is the same as the purple block next to the endstone, which I don't have any in my inventory. But it's the same color combo, and I really like the way that Mojang did that. So rather than digging up all of the endstone in the end, I decided to use sandstone instead. And so we have that going on, and as you can see, Endermen are spawning on our little bridge here, which won't be the case. I am going to, build it up and cover it, and it's only going to be a 2.5 tall and everything, so Endermen can't spawn there, but we have a good amount there too. But this bridge took a lot more resources than I thought it would, but I really like the way it turned out. I wanted a transition between this purple and this purple, so we kind of did a little scatter block thing, and then the purple and the yellow. And then I really liked how this turned out, so I kind of repeated the pattern in the middle and all the way at the end. So we're going to keep it like that. I need to figure out what to do with the top and everything, which we will do in a second. You can tell I have a little purple farm going on up there. And I've cooked a little bit here as I've been going, just so I can get a little bit more. Do I have more somewhere? Yes, I do. Just so we can get more purple, and we are going to use purple in our build. So I'm also going to head back and get some more sandstone because I've used everything that I brought with me, and that ain't cool. So we are going to go back and get more, and then I'll come back and we will start building this thing. Alright guys, so I got all the sandstone and I started placing it down in a rectangular room form. This room is going to be where we have our enchanting table and maybe some storage and everything, but I think I made it a little bit big. But I think that's okay. I am thinking that maybe we'll put it in the middle, and that way you can walk around it, and over here will be the killing of the Enderman. Maybe? I don't know yet. I could put it on the sides, but then, if I put the enchanting table and enchanting setup on this side will be storage, and that's a large space for storage, and I don't know if I like that. But we are going to be collecting a lot of ender pearls while we're doing this, so we'll have to see. I'm not going to worry about it right now. First off, I am going to worry about is going up and getting some endermen spawning up there, and then we're gonna have to close all of this off so that endermen don't teleport and spawn on here. Lots of things to do, guys. Lots of things to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this off a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how big I need it. I'm not going off any particular tutorial right now. I'm kind of going off of what I've seen in online on YouTube, but not an actual tutorial, so I'm kind of winging it. So hopefully this works. I do know that you have to be 40 or 42 blocks up from the platform from where the endermen are going to be killed for them to be one-hit kills. I'm going to double check that on the Wikipedia page in a second, but yeah, so we are going to get started on that. I wish I was recording. I really do. I just fell out of the world. Hey, that actually looks really cool if you look from the bottom, if you're looking at the bridge. I'm really depressed. I lost my sword. I lost my pickaxe. I lost my armor. Again. Dying was an important lesson to not only not wear your diamond gear in the nether, but also don't wear it in the end. And especially don't accidentally break 2 blocks and then jump off the ledge. Would be a very smart thing to do. So we are back. We're kind of just, I decided that we're just gonna have like the tunnel be an entire thing, the same kind of thing. That's the floor, the walls, and then the ceiling will all just be this kind of broken up pattern on all sides. So we're kind of just working on that at the moment. That looks really cool in my opinion. Like, I just love the scatteredness of it. Oh, it looks so cool. I'm just up here on one of the obsidian towers, you know, mining away for the obsidian. As you can kind of tell right there, I have the walls up, and I've started the ceiling all the way in the back there, and I'm slowly making my way forward. The one problem is that obsidian does not come in half slabs, and the way I'm doing the ceiling is we're having a half slab, you know, roof, so that way it's only 2.5 tall, and that way endermen can't attack us. So with the obsidian part, I'm going to have to find something clever to do. Alright guys, you might think I'm crazy, but I am thinking about using iron trapdoors. Is that ridiculous? Yeah, it's a lot of trapdoors. And I still don't like this transition where, you know, it's different heights, but there's not much I can do about that, so it'll just stay like that. Later we'll place the rail going up and down so that we can get to this farm easily. Oh, I really love this part though. But for now, we are actually finally going to get started on this farm. So, I left all my blocks on the other side. That was brilliant. So just to let you guys know, I did not bring the iron trapdoors down all the way, mainly because I know when you teleport back into the end, it tends to, at least earlier when I did it, it broke my chest and all my stuff was on the floor and my inner chest was gone. I don't know if that's the case for blocks you place. I'm assuming it's not. I just don't know. So next time I come through, I'm testing it with the dirt blocks, and I guess we can place one iron trapdoor there just to try. And if, you know, if they're all gone or laying on the floor when I come back, then I'll know. Otherwise, you know, I'm just, I might just bring the end stone out all the way to cover this, because it won't really matter if that part is enderman spawnable, because I went out an extra 20 blocks that way, and then also, that sticks out anyways, past beyond the trapdoor, so it shouldn't matter too much. So I was gonna grab all my stuff again and head down to the other side. So I just came back through the nether, and yep, my dirt is gone. The iron trapdoor I placed is gone. So I'm assuming I can't place anything other than obsidian here. So maybe I will just have an obsidian top here. Or endstone? I'm assuming endstone would work. I'm not sure. We'll find out later. We're not gonna worry about it right now. So for this enderman farm, this is kind of what we're going with. This is gonna be where they're falling from. All of these are gonna be 2.5 high. It's just to prevent them from teleporting. And And as I said, this part will be covered in water. All of that will be covered in water. We won't get any Endermen spawning over there. The end island is too far away for us to be spawning Endermen over there. So we're going to continue this pattern up all the way to the top of there. That is 40 blocks high. I may go 1 or 2 more. I'm still not sure. I don't know what the fall damage is for Enderman yet. I have not looked it up yet, but I will get on that. So we're going to continue this pattern, as I said, all the way up, and then we're going to build a giant platform above us where all the Endermen will spawn. And then in the middle, this should be right here. In the middle here, all the way at the top, will be an endermite that the enderman will try to get to, and then they'll fall down into this crevasse here, and we will have our killing chamber. So every level has been built now. We did go up to 42, which is that very last purple level that my crosshairs are on right now. So right now we just need to build the platform. If you can notice in my experience bar, I did die again. Unfortunately, I was building one of these levels. I fell down, I landed on here, but on my way down, I looked at an enderman, and before I can get down the ladder, he killed me. So, I had to run back again, but this should have to be the last time, unless I forgot something, which I probably did. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, this platform's pretty big now. We still have endermen spawning. I tried to light it up. Yes, I used end rods instead of torches. But we're still getting a couple of endermen up here. But I think this is as big as I want to make the platform. It's about, I think we went out to 32. Let's see. Yeah, about 32. 36, maybe. So that's a good amount, I think. So it's, 72 across the whole way. I know Endermen see Endermites from 64 blocks away, but I don't want to spend that much time making more purpur, and I don't really think we need it to be that big. Meanwhile, while we were smelting more purpur blocks, I started doing the water, as you can see down below here. I just need a little bit more to go. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. So for right now, I've also decided to put the obsidian right here. I tried putting endstone, I tried, putting the other blocks, and every time I've come through, the blocks have disappeared. So I'm assuming obsidian will work. I'm hoping at least. And I'm hoping that we don't spawn on top of this layer of obsidian. I'm hoping we still spawn here. Or, not in this block or anything. I'm hoping this will stay, just so that we have some extra buffer of no endermen spawning down here. So I did just come through the nether portal and my obsidian's gone, so I guess this is just going to have to be an open area right here. I'm probably gonna go 5 blocks and then cover this part, so only the 5x5 platform that we spawn on is exposed to nature. Enderman climbing up the ladder. Do Endermen do that? Like, seriously? Well, I guess he is. There he goes. Let's follow him up. Alright guys, I've been standing up here for a little while and I've seen a few Endermen like form on the edges and walk straight in. So I'm thinking it's working. I'm not entirely sure though. So I have Endermen down there, but see, not that many. I know that the end rods make it so that not as many are going to spawn. So we're gonna remove a few and see if it's working. I did place a couple more trapdoors to see if that would entice them to go down that way, thinking that it is a full block and that they could get the endermite that way. They don't seem to be attacking me when the endermite's up here, so I don't know if they changed that game mechanic. I know that they're supposed to come and get me, but they're not, so I don't entirely know. So let's see, does he go off the, some of them will just go towards the middle. So I'm thinking maybe I need to build out that ledge a bit. Alright guys, it seems to be working. They are not getting stuck on the edges anymore. They are running around to the ends that are open. This thing is beautiful. I am so excited. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the rest of the end rods. Hopefully I don't get killed, but as I said, they don't seem very interested in me. they're mostly interested in the endermite. But I think we did it. I think it works. I think we're done. Guys, would you just look at that and listen to that? They're all falling. I'm so happy. Like, I had the biggest smile on my face right now. I'm so happy this works. But alright. I am removing our ladder and replacing that one per half slab block where it should be. And then we have to go down and finish the water down there. And then this farm will be done. Alright guys, all the water is in. And you can hear that beautiful sound of the endermen below me. I'm a little bit worried that none are dropping. Is that because of the mob cap? It's probably because of the mob cap. Maybe. So we just need to get rid of this ladder. Replace that. And put that there so we don't get hit in the corners. And it's done. Let me get my sword. I put everything away in case something with the water went horribly wrong. I did not want to lose all my stuff again. So let's go put this stuff away. Let's get my sword. Oh man, I'm so excited. You ready, guys? Oh yeah! All the levels. All the ender pearls. All the noise too. Let's turn that down again. Man. Anyways guys, that is all the time I have for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed all that, all the derp and all the building. I had a lot of fun with this farm, with the tunnel, with the whole enderman problem solving thing. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy this farm turned out. We are going to do some decorating in here later, but that we will save for another episode. So guys, if you liked the episode, please feel free to share and favorite it. Be sure to hit that like button down below and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter to know when we are posting new videos and when we are going live on live streams. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Alright, bye. Whoa. Bye? Bye. There we go. Bye.